Hello and welcome back to Quest for the Eye. I've done a few more little bits and pieces to this now, so we can go in and have a play. So as you can see, from last time we had the chest inventory and our inventory, so we can go ahead and drag and drop things over, and we can pick up the apples as well off the ground. So now we have these apples. So what we can do is I can right click now, and it has an option of use, drop, or drop all. So I'm just going to drop that one there, and you can see it goes onto the ground. Or if I go that one and drop all, you see it drops them all on the ground. And we can go ahead and we can pick these all back up, and they go back into our inventory. We can still drag and drop things around, but I've also used the functionality of use. At the moment, all it'll do is hopefully display a message on the screen. It says heal player and the apple's now gone. So that's all that does at the moment. But it is getting there, as you can see, so that's pretty good. So that's took me a little while to kind of work out, especially because I did have an issue of these apples just floating above the ground, like in midair, but I've managed to do it so they're now more or less on the ground. The only way I could do that is I've had to change the collision sphere, so you get quite, as you can see, you get a bit close to the apple and you can pick it up from over here, so I may need to change the collision sphere on it, but for now I think that's going to be fine. I may just leave it as it is because otherwise I don't think it's going to work. So I'm just going to bring this down a little bit more and just see if I can pick it up. So yeah, so it is the collision sphere that I need to kind of work on, but for the time being this is pretty good. So as you can see, nothing's really changed. If I switch to lit, everything's fine. As you can see, everything's more or less in and where I want it. Still a few more bits and pieces to flesh out, but like I said, I'm focusing on this coding side now. Yeah, so I want to go ahead and I want to try and get in some more bits and pieces and hide like these apples around the map, so you can kind of pick them up before you go over here. So the idea is you will start in this house over here. So there will be lighting in here eventually, and you'll come out into the world, and there'll be soldiers sort of over there. Well, townspeople. There'd be barricades at both those ends, and you'd have to come over here to the chapel, where you'll meet the town guard. They'll tell you to go in and kill like the undead. So there'll be a couple of skeletons and things around that you have to kill. And once they're all dead, you'll be able to go in here, into the chapel, and that's when you save the monks. And that's kind of the idea for this level, more or less. And then you can come out, either go this way to the beach, or you can go out into the main world, which hasn't been quite built yet, so it doesn't really matter which way you go. Although the beach is kind of going to be like a special area. There's a couple of things I've got planned for it. And the main world, obviously, that's where you get your main quest. So that's where the objective of the main quest line is, kind of out here. And it, you continue on. So you will be able to get back in here and return to that beach anytime. I'm gonna kind of have the beach maybe as like a relaxation kind of chill area. So there's not much you do there apart from just relax. Maybe a couple of items here and there, just so you can have a bit of a chill, like a proper beach basically. So yeah, so that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed, and it's been really trying to get all this to kind of work, especially with the coding, but it seems to be okay at the moment, so I don't really want to change any kind of coding. So I will move these bits around, and I'm going to do some more to it, so I will actually get the player HUD working, I think, for the next time. I think that's what I'm going to work on, is the player HUD itself, getting that to look pretty cool. So yeah, so that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.